Hello guys!
Hello!
And welcome back. We are Desiree and Fabio and we live in Chester, our self-converted sprinter van on the Canary Islands.
Yes guys, in today's video we're actually gonna face one of our biggest challenge on the VanConversion, building the drawers.
Yes, and we found a really unconventional way of building straight drawers to a really unstraight kitchen.
Yeah, everything is not really that straight, but works.
Yeah, and we're gonna show you everything right now. So now that we finished the tiles, we are trying to complete our kitchen, and as you can see here, this has been empty for months now.
Yeah,
because we were so afraid of doing this. But now we can't avoid it anymore. We are going to build drawers. We're going to have one big one here, another shorter drawer here for the cutlery and the big cooking tools, and underneath there's just going to be a normal cupboard.
Yeah, it's gonna be a normal cupboard with doors. It's gonna open a shelf and underneath shelf too.
Yes. So what we're gonna do now to build the drawer is first measure everything so we can build the drawer hopefully on the right side. So we just built a nice little box which is super square now.
Yeah.
And the problem that we got is that our kitchen is not really square. Like the frame of the kitchen that we built, I don't know, it is not square, and we need to go with a little bit of an unconventional way to build the drawer now. Like not the drawer itself, but to attach the rail. Usually you would attach the rail, I think, first to the frame of the kitchen.
Yeah, you can actually attach the rails first to the kitchen, and after make this where they actually is attached to the drawer, fit inside the rail that is going to be attached to the wall.
Yes, but because nothing is straight in our kitchen, we are going to attach the rail to the drawer first. Yeah. And then we are going to attach the whole structure to the frame of our kitchen and make sure that everything is nice and leveled in there. Let us show you what we've done so far. This is the drawer. And here is the rail attached to the batten, and this batten is going to be attached to the frame of the kitchen. And we're gonna put everything together, hold everything together up in the position that it needs to be. Fabio just cut some spacers.
Yeah.
And in that way we can be sure that the drawer is square and everything is gonna work, and and in line. And we will hopefully be able to open the drawer after. Once the battens are attached, we're gonna detach the drawer from the rails, and then we're gonna paint it and make it nice and beautiful, but this is just like to fit everything. Yeah,
and check it out if it actually works, everything.
Or should I just hold it? Oh.
Okay. So now I'm gonna put this one here.
It's working out perfect, guys.
So good.
Just little fine tuning needs to be done. And then it's fine. Yeah. And then at the end, building a drawer was not as hard as attaching doors to our upper cabinets.
For sure.
I already applied the primer on our drawer, and now we're working on our long drawer. And this is going to have 2 levels, and we're going to build it exactly the same way as the other drawer we built because it was working out so perfect. What we're going to do is build 2 boxes first, and at the end they're going to be attached with the fascia, and when you pull it out, they're both going to come out at the same time. For building the drawers, all we had to do was putting the rails on the height that we want to have the drawer, and then measure the distance from the end of the rail to the end of the frame. And this minus 2 millimeter each side is going to be the measurement for your front side of the box. And this is also going to be the measurement then for the back side of your box. And the height, you can choose how big you want the drawer to be. Here, for example, we choose 13 centimeters, and here for each little box we chose 6 centimeters. And for the side of the box, you just need to take the length or the depth of your frame. For us, it's 50 centimeters, and we had to take the 50 centimeters minus the thickness of the fascia and the back side of the box. In our case, it was both together 3.5 centimeters, so the length of our box is 46.5 centimeters. And we're gonna build this twice, for here and for here. Fabio's already working on it, and I'm gonna show you now how he's doing it.
Done.
So we are now attaching the rails to the battens, and then when everything is put together, we're gonna attach it to the frame of the kitchen. So in this way, we make sure that the battens are sitting in the frame where they need to be, so the drawers are still able to move freely. Good morning! Today we don't have too much time to work on the van because it's my brother's birthday and we're gonna go and celebrate with him later. So we made a list with all the things that we want to finish. We're probably not gonna do all of them because there's a lot of painting involved, but I should stop talking now so we can tick as many boxes as possible from the list.
So we left you guys when we were struggling a little bit with this drawer, especially this one here. And today is a new day. And we paint everything, we figure out what was wrong, and now we are ready to attach them.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty quick fix. We just had to make this batten a little bit longer, and that's it. Now we can attach everything, and then we can see the result of our work.
Yes, we already attached this one just to test drive it, and now we're gonna go for this one. But I definitely can say it was less of a struggle to do this. To do the drawers, actually the upper cabinets and the cupboards, hinges and stuff. That was a mission. Okay.
Also, we were really afraid to build drawers, and we watched a lot of videos and learned a lot. And for the cabinets, we thought it can't be that hard. We just went for it. We made it.
Yeah.
Also not really clever.
A few screws. We're gonna put some nice hinges. They're gonna hold by themselves. Didn't happen. But that's part of it, part of the process, part of the learning process. Go, let's see, it's quite good. Now, perfect. Good. Now, the big one. So that's pretty much, you guys see two drawers. This one is pretty tight. You guys see two drawers, but actually it's gonna be kind of one. The fascia is gonna be one here, and when we're gonna pull out everything, both of them, they're gonna come out simultaneously. And here we're gonna have the rubbish bin, and here we're gonna have some random stuff, some spices maybe. We'll see what we're gonna actually put inside. But that's the result.
I'm quite happy with the process so far. We already installed both of the back walls into the kitchen, and there are a couple of other pieces, for example the separation wall and already the batten that goes into the front, and the second level that we're going to install in our cabinet are already cut and painted. Now we need to wait a little bit until the paint is dry, then we can install everything. And yeah, let's see how far we get today. Maybe we'll already be able to cut the fronts, but let's see. We don't have much time left.
So guys, after painting all the pieces we cut before, we finally installed everything. And that's how it looks like.
Yes, we got a second level now here, and we have the separation wall to make sure that nothing falls from left to right or from right to left. And we are always cheating a little bit with the painting, not always, but sometimes when we have to speed up the process a little bit, I just use the heat gun, and then the primer dries super fast, and then you can just apply directly the paint. So that's a little bit of cheating today, but I think that's fine. Now
it's a good tip actually for you guys if you air dryer, heat gun, air dryer, and stuff like this. And so finally we can take some stuff off too.
Yes.
So go for it.
So separation wall, done. Build the second level, done. And the batten in the front, done. So everything we need to do tomorrow is building this beautiful fronts here, and then this kitchen is almost finished. We just need to install the fridge, but that's all for tomorrow, because now we're going to celebrate my brother's birthday.
So see you tomorrow, guys. Hello guys, so we are back on track, still on the list, and now we are starting to figure out the fascia that is actually gonna be visible in the kitchen. So that's a big moment. This is just taking some measurement, and yeah, as soon as we're gonna figure out all this stuff, we're gonna cut the wood and we're gonna start to see how it's gonna look like. So guys, and that's pretty much how it's gonna look like, of course with some colors and the handles, but that's pretty much the style we're going for. Really simple, really nice, smooth, pretty much with the same thing we did with the cupboards, and it's gonna be super easy to install. Now it's just gonna be a lot of sanding and painting as always.
Yeah, and that's my job.
So guys, in the meantime we are waiting for the fascia and the doors to dry so we can actually paint them. We're actually gonna start to do something really exciting. We got the fridge here that we just attached actually for checking if it's working. It's been, I don't know, 4-5 months almost. That was sitting in the doorway, and we didn't know actually if it was working, but it works. Makes a little bit of noise, of course, it needs to cool down, but we love it. And we were fitting that underneath where it should be, and we were trying to figure out how to actually mount it and attach it in a safe place so it's not gonna swing and move when we're actually gonna drive. Good morning guys, it's a new day. Yesterday we left you when we were finished to prime all the drawers and all the fascia that we're gonna attach it to the kitchen, and today we already started to work on it. We already started to paint it green, it looks amazing, and we also started to paint the kitchen itself. I'm gonna show you in 1 second. So we decided actually to make everything green here. It looks so beautifully now. It really comes everything together. So now we are waiting for the second coat to dry, and we are gonna apply the third coat later. So guys, we just finished to install the fridge. It was a little bit of a mission, but we actually made it, and
Big
now
struggles.
yeah, and now everything is done. It's in place. Looks really nice, and now it's actually time for the facial.
Yes. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Last night we finished our beautiful kitchen. It is almost completely finished now. We just need to add some handles on the doors and just paint and sand the wall up here. And then this kitchen is completely done. We are so happy with the result. The color looks amazing. We had to add some reinforcement on our double drawer because it was a bit wobbly.
I'll show you. So before we didn't actually have the legs. It's really hard to open it without the handle, but we didn't have these legs here, and kind of like the two shelves were two separate things, and now that we put these legs, it's one piece all together, so it's easy actually to close it and open, and it's really stable right now. We're gonna also, you guys see here, we put a button here, and we actually gonna also put a fascia all around here. Nice trim, nice fascia to make everything look smooth and the same.
So guys, that's it for this week's video, and as you saw, we almost finished our kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much is finished. We just need to paint some spots and the walls, but after that we can actually say that it's quite completed.
Yes. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or just want to say hello to us, please leave a comment down below.
Yes, and if you guys wanna like keep following this construction, this van build, and wanna see what we are gonna actually be up to after, just think about subscribing.
And if you do, we're gonna see you next week.
Bye.
I applied the primer on our... I applied the draw... I applied the primer on our drawer, and now we're working on our... Walking? Oh, we're walking on our drawer.
So guys, after we painted all the pieces we colored before, we actually finished. So the second coat now is drying. We are waiting to apply the third coat, so everything is gonna be even really.
Glasses.
You don't know how you say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're going